Viewer discretion advised. The content you're about to witness dives deep into the strange, the mysterious, and the straight-up unexplainable. From eerie encounters to things that make you say that ain't normal. This show explores it all, with just enough humor to keep you from sleeping with the lights on. Not everything you're about to hear stays on the screen. Sometimes it follows you.
Welcome back to another episode of Terryfying Parre'anomalies. I'm your host, Terry, along with my co-host,
Perry T.
There you go, man. Are y'all ready for some strange, mysterious, and unknown? We got a good one for y'all today. We got a good one. They say, well, before we get there, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, do everything you do everywhere else. Do it over here at the Terryfying Parre'anomalies. Let us know how we doing. Are you scared yet? Hopefully, you'll be scared soon. Now, they say, Perry, that if you see a staircase in the woods with no surrounding or attached to no building, then you should leave immediately. And today we're diving into the staircases in the woods. You ready, Perry?
Okay. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm already terrified. Isn't that a
man?
Anomaly?
Whoa.
Come on now.
Whoa.
Come on now. I got puns for days.
Sizzle down over there. Sizzle down. So imagine hiking deep in the woods. No trails, no houses, no sounds.
Okay.
Except your own breathing. Then suddenly you see it. A staircase. It's not attached to a house. It's not connected to anything. It's just standing there. Perfectly still in the middle of nowhere. And the strangest part, park rangers and search teams allegedly warn people, do not go near them.
Which means they know about this.
They know about this, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
So as Terry stated, tonight on Terryfying Parre'anomalies, we're diving into one of the internet's creepiest modern legends, the staircases in the woods.
Staircase in the woods. I'm very intrigued and interested to hear. I've heard some of the stories, and I did do some, YouTube videos and stuff like this a long time ago. But I'm really excited to do a deep dive. Y'all know my duo right here, because this is what the show is about. It's about terrifying paranomalies from our opinion and how we feel about them. So I was excited about this one because we're finally getting away from the Michigan stuff, and now we're moving into the real cryptids.
Man, I felt like we was always gonna be sinking in the ship in that Michigan stuff. I just felt like we was never coming out.
Or messing with a dog man or a sea serpent or all kinds of missing people. I don't know. But I'm glad we kind of got away from there. If y'all want to go check them episodes out, make sure y'all check out the episodes from the Michigan Dog Man of Lake Michigan and all the rest of the ones that we did, because those were good as well. And those were really crazy also. So give you nightmares.
Yes.
But now we're diving into the staircase.
Yes.
Let's get
so this story really exploded online around 2015 after a series of Reddit posts appeared from someone claiming to be a search and rescue officer.
Okay.
The person described disturbing things they allegedly encountered while searching forests for missing people. But among all of those strange disappearances, one detail kept showing up. Staircases. Random staircases standing alone in the woods. Just random. So some of the common details was that they were usually pristine or untouched, meaning they appeared clean. And if they appeared to be fancy too. They were found miles from civilization. And then there were different styles. They were like the spiral styles, basement, school stairs, just different types. Go back to that spiral.
Now look, We got to
Yeah.
talk about this one a little earlier. If I see this in the middle of the woods, first of all, not me, because I wouldn't even be in the middle of the woods. Y'all know how that go. I say it all the time.
Right.
But if I see
All
this
right.
particular staircase in the middle of the woods, I think you can agree with me. You can attest. I'm going up them stairs.
I'm going to climb
I'm
it.
going up the stairs. I'm
going to do it. And I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Put the picture back up there. If that don't look like some Princess Elsa stairs, I'm climbing up there and I'm screaming, let it go to the top of my lungs, because that is the Princess Elsa up there, and I am the Frost Queen. So therefore, I'm going up every stair.
I've seen them stairs attached to a slide on numerous occasions. Castle stairs. Like, you wouldn't think that is an anomaly just in the middle of the woods. Now, when they say deep into the woods, maybe. But then again, who's to say that when you're coming across something like that, the person that's coming across it knows anything about the area? So your first mind isn't going to be like, oh, these are weird. You're going to be like, nah, maybe they put this as a statue or some representation of something, you know?
Like real talk, my first mind, just like you said, is not immediately like these are haunted. Don't go up them.
Facts.
No, now I'm looking around. I'm wondering, where's the swing set? Where's the pole that you go down after you climb the stairs? Where's the slide? Yeah, I'm thinking, where's the park? Did the park burn down? What happened? That's what I'm thinking. And guess what? I'm still going to climb those steps. So I'm the problem. All right.
Definitely going up the stairs. Okay.
I'm still going to go up the stairs.
We got that all out the way.
Also, what the ranger noticed and what other people noticed with with those stories that ranger was telling was that the animals in the area avoid the steps. So the birds don't fly on the steps. The little rodent type of things in the forest also don't go up the steps. No animals go on those stairs. And then rangers allegedly avoid discussing them. So if you found stairs in the middle of nowhere, and you and I just talked about it, would curiosity win or would you run?
If you get to the park, right? You get to the national park, and not me, somebody
else. Not you?
Okay. Not me. But you get to a national park, and the first thing that the rangers tell you is, these woods tend to have, stuff in them. You may come across this, you may come across that. Markings, you need help, they direct you this way, that way. And then the one thing they tell you is, but if you do come across a random set of stairs in the woods, be sure to stand clear. That's all they give you. They don't give you nothing more than that, but they just tell you to stand clear and leave the area, right? And you're hiking, you got your backpack on, it's getting a little late, sun's going down. Now, y'all know when you in the bush and it's getting late, it starts to look a little darker because of the overcast of the trees.
Right.
So you see these stairs and you're like, man, I might just, anybody see some stairs and you've been hiking and walking and there's nothing to sit on? Let me sit down real quick on these staircases.
So personally, just because the ranger told me not to do it,
rebel,
I'm testing the limits. I'm gonna do it.
You want to act defiant?
I'm gonna run up them stairs. So let me tell you what happened. What would happen if a creature like me, a beautiful specimen like myself, decided to run up them stairs? Apparently, when running up those stairs, you could possibly throw yourself into a portal.
Okay.
An interdimensional gateway.
Portal.
You could throw yourself in. Yeah, same thing as a portal. Thing. I don't know why they did that.
Right.
All right, that's weird. Government experiment. So literally, you're going up the stairs and you just fall into like a government experiment. Wouldn't that be crazy?
But what type of government experiment?
Who knows? We haven't fallen over the steps yet.
A portal.
Or you can get into a spiritual trap, or or it could be leftovers from disaster or hitting buildings. So you go to the top of the steps and you take that next step and you fall over into some rubbish. So some conspiracy theories.
That would be a regular problem.
That would be a regular problem.
Yeah.
And some conspiracy theorists believe these staircases are connected to the disappearances in national parks. That is where they've had stories of missing hikers,
Yeah.
sudden silence in the woods, so not even animals, children found miles away, and then time gaps or memory loss stories from hikers because they decided to go up the stairs and back down. And
Right.
during that time when they were going up the stairs, they don't recall how they got back down. They just know that they're no longer on the stairs. So there's a gap
Memory
as
loss.
far as their, yes, the memory loss, as far as, okay, I was walking up the stairs, zoned out, and now I'm back down the stairs, off the stairs. So when I read that, I was like, are the stairs trying to keep people off of them because they know they're not good?
I would go more with the interdimensional gate.
Okay.
Like if you think about it, our country has a
Mhm.
numerous amount of national parks, right?
Mhm.
So the interdimensional gate stuff and the portal kind of sounds better than, you know, falling off, going into some rubbish. I mean,
It's true.
or somebody going up and forgetting that they got back down. Like it just is. I don't know. The instant memory
Mhm.
loss thing, that could be because the area that the stairs are in could have some sort of like magnetic field, radiation thing going on. Something
Yeah,
along the lines.
I could see that if it was along the lines of like a government experiment type of thing.
Yeah.
The magnetic and the radio pool, I could see that because they need all that to function,
Right.
equipment, things like that. So I can see that if it was one of those things where someone is climbing up and they fall into a government experiment and they never come back. They might go to
That
UFO
could be.
territory. We wouldn't know.
Yeah. So think about
So,
this. When I was saying the
mhm,
national parks, if
mhm.
I'm in a national park, where's a good national park at?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. Say I was in Yellowstone, right? I
Okay.
actually stumbled on, because if anybody ever watched like the guys on YouTube who be going on these day hikes, these week trails and stuff like that, these national
Mhm.
parks are humongous.
They are
And the
huge. They are
majority
huge.
of them aren't even explored. So if I
Mm,
just so happen to fall off the trail, I get lost, I used up some of my equipment or whatever the case may be, and I run across a staircase in the woods. I go up
mhm.
the stairs, or like I said, sit down to anything, right? Just to rest. And I instantly teleport to another national park in another state, right?
Yeah.
Don't know where I am, because if you disappear in a national park and end up in another piece of woods, you're probably going to think you're still in the same national park.
I'm gonna flip out.
You're on
I'm
spaz,
gonna
right?
flip out.
But then
I'm gonna
again,
flip out.
you're also out of equipment, you're out of food. So you try to move, you get lost because now you really don't know where you are, and you end up passing away. Disappearances.
No, 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 no. Okay, 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 okay,
You get what I'm
okay, okay,
saying? You get where I'm going. You
okay,
get where I'm going.
okay, okay,
Okay. All right.
okay,
All right.
okay. So hear me out.
All right. Here we go.
Focus. Lock in.
Yeah, here we go.
Lock in. Focus.
Thinking
Viewers,
caps.
lock
We
in.
doing it.
We here. Thinking caps. Put your thinking caps on. Put your listening ears. Turn them up because you gotta listen.
Go ahead.
Okay. So what you just said, all of that, right? It pops you into the another national park,
Right.
but it re-ups your supplies because now you are in a simulation.
This ain't Fortnite. Okay.
Right.
We're not gonna teleport with the whole bag of equipment and recharged and full health bar and mana and 2 weapons. It's not this. What did you? Where did you?
Because it makes sense. Why wouldn't you? Okay, so my thing is, I
Because
don't feel
more
like these
people would
stairs
be
are.
found if that was the case.
I
Because if you re-up with supply,
feel like no, because listen, I don't
okay,
feel like these stairs are intentionally trying to hurt people. I think they're trying to get people out of harmful situations. So therefore, there's the teleportation part of it all. Because
okay.
you
So
shouldn't have had your tail up there on them steps. So now let me pop you back to another dimension because you're not paying attention to what is going on. You shouldn't have been on me to begin with. So now you in a but I have popped you over to that other dimension. I'm not gonna leave you without anything. I'm gonna give you like a 7-day supply of stuff. You got to learn to make that stretch. That's why they dying. They not making it stretch.
Okay, so I got a couple. I got a couple stories pertaining to this
All
with
right.
people that actually disappeared. So one of the ones
Okay.
I'm gonna just do
How
the
wait.
woman found what?
How can people who actually disappeared have a story? They disappeared.
Well, this lady was actually found.
Oh. Oh, all right.
She
All
was
right.
found.
Respect. Respect.
This one is the woman found without a voice. Okay. In
Okay.
another famous entry, a missing woman is discovered alive but catatonic after disappearing near one of the staircases. She reportedly
Mm.
refuses to speak after reacts violently after she refuses to speak after and reacts violently whenever anyone mentions the stairs. So she was actually found after reportedly being close to one of these staircases, but now she's in a catatonic state, which means she's traumatized out of beyond belief.
So that just goes back to my theory that the steps are taking people,
Mm-hmm.
popping them in other worlds, and maybe he threw her back. The step threw her back because she learned her lesson when she got to that other world. Now she's scared to be around steps. She can't even go in her house. She can't go up to the second floor. She can't go down to her basement because every time you say stairs, she has a connection.
What about the re-up of equipment?
Hey, listen, she got nervous. They read up her equipment. She got nervous. She ate all of her food, drank all of her water. They said she can't last 7 days. So they popped her back to where she was. Soon as they popped her back, the ranger came and saw her and grabbed her and took her. Because he knew what it was. He saw her when she went up the steps. He should have stopped her then, but he didn't. So because he didn't stop her, she got a reality check, got her feelings hurt, and boom. Now you can't say stairs without her flipping out.
So do you
Stairs.
think? So
Oh.
do you think something like that, like her being in a catatonic state, because for you to be
Mhm.
scared beyond belief to not talk, you done seen some stuff that you can't like decipher from reality, right?
The stairs probably took her to the underworld in between hell and heaven. That's where she went.
So just think
Scared
about
her.
that. So if say she did disappear, right? Well, she
Hmm.
did disappear because they found her in a catatonic state. But say wherever she was
Hmm.
in her wherever she was in that dimension,
Hmm.
time went a lot faster.
That's what.
Would it be faster or slower if she spent
No,
more
it's gonna be
time there?
faster. It's
It'd
it's
be
it's it's
faster.
gonna be like. Well, I'll put
Here
it
would
like
be
this.
slower. Her time there
Yes,
would be quick. Yeah,
our 2 hours will be 2 days for her.
that's crazy. So if
You
she
see what
was
I'm
missing for
saying?
2 hours, then she was wherever she was for 2 days,
Two
and then
days,
comes back.
like
That's
Alice
enough
in
time to be a
Borderland.
prisoner. Oh God.
Yes, you should have known I was coming with that. It's my go-to for every theory.
I mean, this would be more closer to that than the other thing. It would be a lot more believable with
Hmm.
someone going up the stairs,
Hmm.
disappearing for, say they were gone, what you say, 2 hours equals 2 days. So say they was
Yep.
gone a full day. They couldn't find this person for a full day.
Hmm.
That's eight. That's eight, not a full day. 8 hours. That's 8
Okay.
days in wherever this person is.
Yes.
And within that time frame, wherever you are is unfamiliar. So you've been captured, tortured,
Hmm.
put through
Hmm.
all this in a jail, whatever the case may be. And just so happen, let's say the stairs have a time frame. So you're only in that
Okay.
dimension for a certain period of time. So you get kicked back.
Yep.
So now what you sense being somewhere 8 days, you start to think that this is your new reality. So when you get kicked back to the stairs, of course, you're like, I don't know how I got back here.
Or it could be one of those things where you get kicked back and you're like, oh my God, I have to do this all over again. Because you don't know, like, let's say you kick back or they kick
Mm-hmm.
you to another dimension on the same set of stairs. So you see like it's identical set of stairs. So you see the steps, you're like, oh my God, okay, I'm on the same steps or whatever. You go through that 8-day thing. You didn't pass the challenges, so they kick you out.
You
They
didn't
kick you
pass the
back.
challenges is crazy.
They kick you
You are
back to
stuck on
me.
this Borderland theory. What? Why does that dimension have to be Borderlands? Why it could be anything? Somebody could have went to Candyland. Why got to be Borderland?
I probably would have wanted to go to Borderlands instead of Candyland.
I think you just want to go to Borderlands. I think you just want to be in
I,
that
I,
TV show.
I feel like I could win. Okay, so you told your story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Forget you. You told your story.
Yes.
So I have a couple of examples in real stories and encounters.
Okay.
So one alleged ranger claimed they found a child missing for nearly 2 days, standing near a staircase smiling. When asked where they'd been, the child reportedly said, "The lady told me not to leave the stairs."
Mm. Okay. That's creepy.
As a ranger, I probably would have quit. I probably would have quit that day. Let me
Rangers
find the
normally
child.
have
Just sit.
a service pistol or something on them.
I'm not gonna say what I would do with it, but let me find a child just standing there like this.
Smiling, and the lady said, "What lady? What
The
lady?"
lady told me. The lady told me not to leave the stairs.
Where's your mom at?
The lady told me not to leave the stairs.
Nah, bro. Nah.
You see? You see?
Yeah.
You see?
We
You
not
see?
doing. We not doing.
The
Fire.
way the way I would have got back in my Ranger vehicle and just hit the reverse and been like, "Well, let you not leave the stairs. Good luck to you." I would have lost my job and everything because I ain't taking you in my car. You were demon possessed. How are you smiling after you done been lost for 4? Man, listen.
No.
Bye.
No.
Nope.
I got one
Okay.
about a child too.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
You want to go ahead with yours, or you want me to do my other two examples?
Let me do this since we talk about the child.
Got you. Go ahead.
This one is the child who pointed at the trees. One of the creepiest entries involves a missing child who was eventually found. The child allegedly says the stairs told him to come closer and points into the woods at something the rescuers cannot see. The SAR officer says experienced team members immediately end the search and leave the area.
Yep. You ain't got to tell me twice. You said that what? Told you to do what? Then
Get
told you to go where?
closer. Oh, get closer.
And if he really singing it to he could just beat it.
Okay, let's be honest. A child, period. You find a child, period, in the woods. Even if this child's been missing and you're not for sure if that's the child, that's creepy off rip. Child missing in the woods, and you spot this little you're gonna be creeped out even to get close to that. Even if you come JP and he just turn around like bro. Nah. I'm cool.
And then the next thing I'm gonna think is Pennywise the clown is gonna come out and come get me too, because it clearly got you.
We all walk up these. We all walk up these. Like, nah, bro. That is some creepy, like eerie stuff.
Actually, like, the more I think about it, and I have a wooded area in the back of my home, I'm scared. But the more I think about it, that is really scary.
That's terrifying.
Like terrifying paranormals.
Yes.
But yes, that is scary. That is scary. How does that even come about? Like,
No. Not doing
Hear
it.
this. So hear this.
Let's go.
A hiker described seeing a staircase in the distance, right? He saw one of the staircases in the distance. But every time they tried to walk closer towards the staircase, it somehow never got closer.
Okay.
So this is probably one of those staircases where it's like the rangers told you to not climb me. Why are you trying to climb?
Yeah, like why are you? Which picks up on your theory of that the stairs are not trying to actually hurt people.
They're not trying to hurt people. They're trying to keep people from making dumb decisions,
harming themselves.
Yeah, and harming themselves. I'm still gonna make the dumb decision and climb it. I'm sorry.
As if you can
catch it. My hair for no reason.
Apparently, this one doing an electric slide. So what you got?
Man, listen. You got 2 times to slide away from me before I just give up.
And how does that look? Are trees moving or bending around the staircase? Or is it just like a never-ending catch? That's a terrifying paranormal, but we'll get to that.
I can't wait to show you.
Excuse me, y'all. We'll get to that on another episode. of terrifying trees. If these trees could walk,
they can, and I can't wait to show you.
So I got another one I got one for that one too. So every story you got, I got a story for it as well. Okay. This one is also about moving stairs, right? In a different type of light, though. It said another story claims teams sometimes revisit the area and find the staircases gone. Some officers supposedly believe the staircases change locations on their own, and animals were also said to avoid these completely, which you mentioned that birds and stuff don't even land on these staircases. Teleportation. Hiker gets lost, sits on the stairs, boom, immediately teleports to another area in the woods.
So here we are.
Okay.
Back to my simulation theory. What if the stairs are moving because that simulation is full? Like that simulation has reached its population peak. So because that simulation is full, it's reached its or that portal is full, it's reached its population peak. The stairs move, they go to another area. And then when you climb up those stairs, it takes you, instead of that original portal, it takes you to another portal in another area that needs to be populated. You Adam and Eve that area.
Well, if that's the case, then there has to be some sort of person in control of this portal.
There is. The government. There. I said it.
Here comes the man in black. We about to have a man in black commenting under this video. She figured it out. Man. Jason, hit the emergency button. You know what I'm saying? But hey, there are stories when we start getting into like Wendigos and what are the like skinwalkers and stuff like that in these reported sites. There are reported sites of people seeing Black Hawks landing in the middle of the forest. Like some people say they're doing training out there. Some people say they're protecting stuff. Some people say that like there's a lot of stories about the military being in the middle of the forest, not like outskirts, but deep in the forest. So, not saying that you're right, but not saying that you're wrong either, ma'am.
I'm not wrong.
All I'm saying is you own to something.
I'm not wrong. You know what?
You own to something.
I may tell a joke, but I'll never tell a lie.
I tell you what. She ain't lying.
Okay, so let's kind of break down some logical explanations versus some paranormal ones. Let's kind of rationally explain some things.
Okay.
So some of these steps are said to be remains of burned houses that were in the woods.
All right.
Old fire towers. Some of them are construction debris. And then if you really want to get technical and down to it, some of the explanations behind these staircases are internet creepypasta fiction.
Which means someone made up these stories and created these stories.
Exactly.
I mean, that's always a theory because nobody really wants to believe there are stairs in the woods that can possibly take you to another dimension. Yes. So that makes a lot of sense.
And then there's one of the theories is psychological fear amplified online. So because these originated from Reddit, right? Remember Reddit? That's where all of these posts were found.
Back in 2015.
Maybe somebody just made up a story, and because it sounded believable or intriguing, another person took said story, amplified it, and did more to it. Then a third person took that story, amplified it even more, creating the fear, creating the attraction, creating the wonder of, oh, is this real? Is this real? And if it is, stay away from it.
Kind of like how we was talking about, I know we done brought this up multiple times, but how you gave about the grandfather who told the son and the son, so on and so forth, which makes sense. A massive overload of fear in regards to an anomaly like this. I mean, that's what I feel like is happening with aliens, but we'll get to that.
For sure.
We'll get to that. But there's also too much proof, like to have actual rangers.
But that's the thing, though. The proof, unfortunately, the proof is hearsay.
it didn't start from Rangers. It started from Reddit.
Exactly. So the proof that we think that we have in from Ranger stories, if we were in a court of law, the judge couldn't accept it because it's all hearsay. I can't sit there and say, I saw the stairs. I saw the stairs. It took me to another dimension or whatever. If we were in a court of law, I couldn't present that to anybody because that's me saying what I saw.
Yeah. There's no
Y'all
other
can't hold
witnesses.
that
You're
as
the only
evidence or fact.
witness.
I'm the only witness.
Yeah.
I'm the only witness. Now, if you are a ranger, let's take it a little step further. You're a ranger. Put your ranger badge on. Go like that. Put your ranger badge on. Boom, ranger. That's you. Me, victim. Ah! So
Ma'am, are you
scary. So
okay?
scary. Okay. I am going to be in distress because you don't know how long I've been lost in that forest.
Facts. The
What
woman
if
that
I
doesn't speak.
what if I haven't ate in days, had any water? I am delirious. There's no telling that I either saw steps or I didn't see steps.
Very delusional.
Very delusional. There's no telling that you saw steps or you didn't see steps when you came and rescued me because I was in a delusional state. Your first mind is to calm me down and get me safe. You're not looking at the surrounding area for real.
Yeah,
You're
and
looking at who the hell is that shit lady? She's crazy.
Even with that, for instance, even if I stumbled upon you with these stairs as an example, and you were just in the back of them stairs, and I just find you there sitting there like looking all psychedelic, like out, you know what I'm saying? My first mind is, this mother probably done ate some mushrooms. They got her tripping balls. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be, she went up these stairs and went to another dimension for 21 days, but she's only been gone for a couple hours, and now she's psyched out. It's not a story that's going to be presented believable.
Exactly. So it's one of those things where collective fear is creating its own mythology. We're collectively all becoming scared of something and we're taking the story and we're running with it.
Okay.
There may not even be stairs in the woods. There may just be debris. Or if there is stairs in the woods, can we contribute it to people climbing and hiking? And they're not actually really stairs. They're just rocks, like eroding and creating and levelizing, because Earth constantly moves and shifts. So it could be where the ground is just delevelizing from. I don't even think that's a word, but
it sounded good.
It's just making it to where
delevelizing.
The ground is no longer even with itself. Yeah. So therefore, it's causing steps. The foundation of the ground is separating.
Yeah.
That can be considered a step. Anytime you have to step up or step down to something, it is now a step.
So I think it's a lot of logical explanations for why you could see stairs in the woods, or why people could presume that there are stairs in the woods, or just saying what I said about mushrooms. Like, you're trying to find stuff to eat, you're scavenging, you out of food, you end up eating some stuff that makes you hallucinate, because we know there's tons of different types of species of mushrooms that are in the woods.
Exactly.
So yeah, it could be a numerous, but like you said, there's really no hard, like even what I have, that's the first thing it says is the important thing is to know that there are no verified official reports from actual rangers or Forest Service officers confirming supernatural stairs in the woods.
Yes.
So all of these stories were created.
A lot of these stories were created, and a lot of this stuff is hearsay. Like I said, we do not know until we see for it ourselves, until you and I go on this adventure in the back part of this house where the woods are, and this little field back there with the little deers. Not me. And the
she ain't talking about me. She's pointing at y'all, the viewers.
Oh, I don't know the viewers. I was talking about you.
Who going in some woods? I don't care if it's behind a house, behind an apartment complex, behind a police officer, the police station, behind a fire department. I don't care where the woods are. I'm not going in no woods. You know why? You know why I ain't going? You know why I ain't going to no woods?
Why?
Because there's dog men out there. There's staircases randomly that take you in other dimensions. There's portals. There's Bigfoot. We ain't even got to him yet. There's a whole bunch of stuff out there that just don't nobody know. There's skinwalkers that be yelling for help that probably sound like your voice, and I'm like, oh, she's in trouble. And I go out there and get snatched up and took somewhere into a cave. There's a lot of stuff out there that's a danger to society. So my question to you is, Perry.
Yes.
Of Terryfying Parre'anomalies.
Yes.
What if it is real?
We won't know because you don't want to go in the woods with me to find out. I'm not going by myself.
Exactly.
But so hear me out. We can go. We'll listen. We will wilderness explore. Remember, we're wilderness explorers. Rah, 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 rah. That's us. We can go. We put our backpacks on and we double pack. So you have a backpack. I have a backpack. You have water. I have water. You have a first aid kit. I have 2 of them because I fall everywhere.
Most of these hikers go out into the woods very well equipped before they come up missing. We could go out there with canteens, knapsacks, pots to boil water, rations. We can go out there with everything. But these are professional hikers that end up disappearing. We are nowhere near professional hikers. You got a couple badges on that t-shirt. We ain't professionals.
One of those badges is a fire badge. That means I can make us fire.
Can you?
I can't.
Fire can't help you if you're running from Bigfoot. I'm just saying. Okay. Fire can't help you if we go up the stairs and get transported to the nether realm. Scorpions down there, you know. There's good movie, by the way, Mortal Kombat 2. But yeah, let us know. Let us know how y'all feel in the comment section about the stairs in the woods, even if it is just some creepy pasta. No pun intended. It's still some great stories and very interesting and terrifying anomalies that I think are very intriguing. So
okay. And remember, maybe the staircases are just abandoned structures, or maybe the internet turned an ordinary site into a modern folklore, or maybe there are places in this world that we were never meant to climb. And if you ever find a staircase deep in the woods, walk away. Don't take the first step.
There you go.
I'm going to climb it, though.
And that's been another episode of Terryfying Parre'anomalies. And we will see y'all on the next one. Peace.